Once upon a time, in a small wooden house at the edge of a quiet forest, there lived an old man and an old woman. The house was warm, the stove crackled softly, and outside the windows the snow fell in slow, heavy flakes. Winter had been long, and the cupboards were almost empty. One morning the old woman looked at the last handful of flour in the jar. As she saw it, scraped the bottom of the barrel, and found just enough to make a small round loaf. As she mixed the dough with care, added a little water, a pinch of salt, and shaped it into a perfect golden ball. "We have nothing else," as she said quietly. "At least we will have fresh bread today." As she placed the round dough on the wooden board near the stove to rise. The fire glowed, the dough rested, and soon the little ball began to swirl, soft and warm. When the old woman turned away to fetch the pail, the dough rose higher and higher. Suddenly, without a sound, it rolled from the board to the bench, from the bench to the floor, from the floor to the doorsill, and then, softly, gently, out into the cold white world. The little round bread rolled down the path. His crust was golden, his middle was warm, and he felt the snow cool beneath him. He was alive, and he was free. He rolled, and as he rolled he sang in a small clear voice. "I am Colobok, Colobok. I was scraped from the barrel, swept from the bin, kneaded by grandmother's hands, baked in the stove, I cooled on the window. And I ran away. I ran from grandfather, I ran from grandmother, and I will run from everyone." The snow crunched softly under him. The birches stood still and white. Colobok rolled on, happy and warm inside his crisp crust. Soon he met a grey rabbit hopping along the path. The rabbit stopped, nose twitching. "Hello, little round one," said the rabbit softly. "You smell of fresh bread. Where are you going?" "I am Colobok," answered the bread, rolling slowly in place. "I ran away from grandfather and grandmother, and I can run away from you too." And he sang his song again, gentle and clear. The rabbit's ears drooped. "I am only a little hungry," he said, "and you seem kind. But go on, Colobok. Be careful." Colobok thanked him and rolled farther. A grey wolf stepped out from behind the pines. His eyes were teared, his coat thin from winter. "Stop, little Colobok," the wolf said in a low voice. "I have not eaten warm bread in many days." Colobok did not tremble. He rolled in a small circle and sang his song again, soft as a lullaby. The wolf listened, head lowered. "You have a brave heart inside that crust," the wolf said at last. "Run along, little one. I will not chase you today." Colobok rolled on, and the forest grew darker and sweeter with the smell of pine. Next he met a bear. The bear was sitting under a tall fir, rubbing sleep from his eyes. He had wakened too early from his winter nap and felt empty inside. "What is this golden ball singing?" the bear rumbled. "I am Colobok," said the bread. "I ran from grandfather, from grandmother, from rabbit, from wolf. I can run from you too." He sang his song once more, slow and steady. The bear listened, great head swaying. "Your song is warm," the bear said gently. "It reminds me of spring that is still far away. Go, Colobok. I will wait for berries instead." Colobok thanked the bear and rolled on until the trees opened into a small clearing. There, sitting on a stump, was a red fox. Her coat shone like fire against the snow, and her eyes were clear and kind. "Good day, little Colobok," the fox said, voice smooth as melted butter. "I heard your song from far away. Come closer, my dear. My ears are old, and I want to hear the words clearly." Colobok stopped at the edge of the clearing. He felt the cold snow and the warm sun on his crust. He liked the fox's soft voice. "I will sing for you," he said, and began. "I am Colobok, Colobok. I was scraped from the barrel, swept from the bin." The fox smiled and mewed a sneer. "Beautiful," she whispered. "But come sit on my tongue, just for a moment, so I can taste the song as well as hear it." Colobok thought of grandfather and grandmother waiting at home. He thought of the long winter, the empty cupboard, the last handful of flour. He thought how good it felt to be warm and needed. Very well, he said quietly. He rolled forward and hopped lightly onto the fox's soft red tongue. The fox closed her mouth gently, like closing a small warm door. Колобок felt darknesses and softnesses and the faint sweetnesses of the fox's breath. He was not afraid. He felt he had come to the end of his journey, and it was right. Inside, he broke into soft crumbs that tasted of home, of fresh baking, of love scraped from an empty barrel on a cold winter morning. The fox swallowed slowly, eyes half closed. Thank you, Колобок, he said, voice full of quiet gratitude. You were the best thing I have tasted all winter. She curled her tail around herself and slept in the pale sunlight. Back in the little house, the old man and old woman sat by the stove. They never scalded the empty window sill. They only remembered the smell of fresh bread that had filled the room for one bright moment, and they felt, deep inside, that a small piece of their love had rolled out into the world and warmed someone who needed it more than they did. And in the forest, whenever the wind moved softly through the birches, you could sometimes hear a faint golden song, warm as fresh bread, drifting on the air like a promise that nothing given in love is ever truly lost. Word count 1042.